So Ovi King is an unshakable optimist and who believes in a bright future and our ability to build it together. His view is radically different yet inspiring and forward-thinking. Every talk is customized to drive the biggest possible impact, combining engaging stories and gorgeous visuals. Ovi is the president of the Afro Hair and Beauty Association, which has already made history in the UK Afro hair and beauty industry since its inception by supporting black-owned independent UK brands. He is the founder of the Hair Care Revolution Experience, which is a very popular event, by the way, it happened 15 times in 1 year, I swear. Which is currently the fastest growing Afro hair and beauty event in the UK. He continues to work with the best and brightest in the Afro hair and beauty industry. Ovi remains committed to developing young people by championing black excellence as a new global standard for all. Can we get a big round of applause for our brother, Mr. Ovi King?
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want you to feel the vibes. Get some energy in the room, please. Who's happy today? Who's happy the sun is out? Last of the summer wine. That deserves a round of applause, without a shadow of a doubt. As mentioned, I am Ovi King, president of the Afro Hair and Beauty Association, founder of the Hair Care Revolution, leader of the Afro Technology Movement. We are doing big things and we want you to be involved. I've spent the last 2 years involved and engaged in helping and serving our community. And I'm going to share some of that with you today. Perfect timing, perfect time. That's shout out to the DJ, please. Give him a round of applause. Come on. That's professionalism up in the building. So, brief introduction about me for those of you who may not have come across myself or my various organizations. Ovi King, entrepreneur since the age of 9 years old. I started to sell skateboards and sweets while I was at school, and I've never looked back since. During that time, I've been involved in property, telecommunications, international trade, clothing, hair and beauty, fashion, to name but a few things. In a nutshell, I love what I do and I do what I love. That's the bottom line. Right now, my passion and my calling is directed towards serving our community. And I personally think that the biggest opportunity that we have is within the Afro hair and beauty space. Who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire? Come on! That's how I feel, most definitely. As mentioned, my personal interest comes from wanting to create a sustainable change economically that impacts us on a variety of different levels. I think the opportunities are available. I think we have the skills and the talent to do what we love, locally and globally. Who's had the fastest year ever in 2019? Show of hands. Who's had a fast year? This year, for me, has been exceptionally quick. It has gone so fast. And it's taught me one thing. If you want something, you have to go for it. You have to go all in. You have to believe in yourself. Because time waits for nobody. No one at all. We could be here in 12 months' time having the same discussion. The difference is would have a few more grey hairs in our beards or on top of our heads or twisted in our locks. This is the truth. Time waits for no man or woman. This message here, I wanted to share this because it expresses how I feel at this period of time. I am determined in what I am doing. I'm committed to success. I have a vision for change, which I'm putting my heart, my soul, and my mind to, along with my talents. Today, I'll be exploring some of the interesting statistics about our hair and beauty industry that some of you may not know and that some may find shocking and definitely surprising. I'll also be highlighting some of the opportunities we have as a community that anybody can take advantage of for the future. Lots of opportunities to be had if you are interested and you are passionate. And for those who don't know me yet, I like to set the pace. So anything you see me doing, I like to set the pace. I am also defiant, so I'd never take no for an answer, and I go hard or go home is my way of life, absolutely. So anyone who has a passion for what they do, the message, the key theme today is stick at it and stay determined. So, briefly, I've mentioned a couple of things that I currently am involved in. One of them is Hair Care Revolution. We are the fastest growing Afro hair and beauty event in this country. In the past 18 months to 2 years, we have held over 30 events in and around what we do. 30 events, people. Anyone who does events knows that is no joke. 24 months, 30 events, that's like 2 events almost a month. Serious stuff. We believe that the time has finally come to offer our community a better alternative than what's currently out there in the marketplace. This is the time. There's been no better time than this moment right now. Our vision is to change the way our community buy hair and beauty products and hair services forever. Not for a year, not for a month, but forever. From this time onwards, let's change how we do things and what we do. An alternative space, an alternative opportunity that gives our community choice. Anyone in this room can participate or has the power to make a difference if that's what you desire to do. Here are a couple of the things, just quickly, that we've done in 2019. On your far left, as I mentioned, Afro Technology. We've put together a group that brings together the best innovators, entrepreneurs, and technology experts in the UK and worldwide to try to innovate the technology in this space that will change the game. We've done plenty of events, as I mentioned, in and around hair care, bringing together experts, products, brands, big and small, and most importantly, advice on how you can achieve your hair goals and get the results that you desire. The Afro Hair and Beauty Association has 150 independent brands that we support. 150 brands from our community that get advice on distribution, marketing, packaging, anything they need from our initiative to help and support these brands. Our goal with the Afro Hair and Beauty Association is to find the next mega brand. I think it's about time that we became, or we supported a brand from our community that could become the next L'Oreal, the next Timotei as it was back in the day, something big that is a household name. In a very short space of time, we have gone from sharing our ideas and our viewpoints at small community events, 20, 30 people at a time, to just in the last 2 months being offered the opportunity, not once, but twice, to speak at the Houses of Parliament. Until, of course, Mr. Johnson, our dear friend, decided to close the Parliament down, but that's a different kettle of fish for a different day, a different time. But the fact is, passion brings change. When you are passionate about what you do and believe in your cause, things start to happen. And I am testimony to that fact. That is an actual fact. 2 years, community events to the House of Parliament. Unbelievable. And there's more to come. And if anyone's interested to find out more about some of the things that we do, how they can get involved, or would just like to hear me talk a bit more, please have a chat with me after this session is done. But moving on. Who knows the name Dyke & Dryden? Who's heard of Dyke & Dryden before? Excellent. These guys are the pioneers of the black Afro hair care industry. They are the pioneers. I personally think we should have a plaque in Trafalgar Square, Luton Town Centre, with these guys and their smiley faces and sharp suits up there. Because what these guys did and what they were able to accomplish is really, really spectacular. We were the first, our community were the first people to import hair care from the States. People used to bring products back in suitcases. They used to fly there and come back, because there was no choice here. They used to come back and fly with suitcases to make sure that they had hair care for friends and family. These guys, Dyke & Dryden, were pioneers of setting up the distribution network that created the Afro hair and beauty industry in this country, and as a result of what they did, became the UK's first black millionaires. Not a lot of people know that they were the first black millionaires in the UK. You will probably have come across some of their legacy without even having a clue that it was them behind it. They were the first to produce their own hair care range made in this country. There's a small company you might have heard of called DHL. Anyone heard of DHL? Well, 25, 30 years ago, before DHL became as big as it was, big as it is today, these guys were their biggest customer. They put DHL on the map in the UK. That is phenomenal. They were also the original owners of the Afro Hair and Beauty Show. Who's been to the Afro Hair and Beauty Show? Yeah, these guys used to own it until 2003, and then it was sold to another community. Let's call them friends. This might shock a few people. Who knows and loves the store called Pax? Pax, everyone, yay! Pax, the great customer service store. Well, it may surprise you to know that these guys used to own Pax. Pax bought their shops from Dyke and Dryden. Unbelievable. They also bought the distribution network that now has Pax valued at making £150 million per year in 2019. Unbelievable. Just as a side note, as you can probably tell, I'm passionate about what these guys done and what they did and what we can do. And as a result, we began making a documentary about them, which will be out early next year. And it will be called The Pioneers of the UK Black Industry. That was the past. Now I'm going to talk to you a bit about the future. What can we do? Where can we go? What can be achieved? What do I think? I love a prediction. I love a prediction because I want everyone in this room at some point to say, this guy, this crazy guy in a bright shirt, was talking about this stuff 6 months ago, 2 years ago, and now look what's going on. So I absolutely love predicting stuff that I think will come to pass. It's biblical in some ways, some may say. My predictions for the next year. I actually predicted this 9 months ago. And I think most of you could probably agree that it's fairly accurate. The people who are in power of the hair and beauty industry, who make the stuff that we put into our hair and skin, they will not innovate a thing this year. I'm going to put my foot out and say they will not innovate a thing next year, because that's not what they do. They copy. They imitate. They do not innovate. We are the people that innovate what happens next across the board. That's what we do. It's innate. It's in our DNA. More people will try independent brands. We've got some great brands at the back. People are interested. People care. People understand that people that make items that you put onto your hair and your skin that are from your community are likely to have a better understanding about your hair and skin needs. So we should try and buy what they make. It's going to be better than anything you're going to get in Superdrug. I can almost guarantee that, because it's made with love and it's made with care. Any time at the back, is that not true? Absolutely. The mainstream. This is an ongoing theme. Every couple of months, there's an issue. Something comes up about black hair at work, or products, or chemicals, and then it dies down. That's a consistent trend. The mainstream covers it for 10 minutes or so, and after that, they move on. Nothing changes, nothing happens. This is what will continue to happen as we move ahead. Last thing, really quickly, the technology, which is my focus now, will continue to be used, and people will start to appreciate the value that technology can add to our industry. What's more valuable than gold? Our cultural capital. Many of us underestimate the talent and the skill and the insight that we have. I would encourage everyone who has a passion to tap into our cultural capital, because as I said, we set the pace, we set the tone, we innovate, use it wisely. This gives us unlimited access to creativity and innovation. This is our gift from God, believe you me. Who knows who Madam C.J. Walker is? Yeah? inspiring lady. She was making hair care products 100 years ago in a kitchen, using her mum's old ingredients 100 years ago. And she became the first female millionaire in the States. Not the first black millionaire, the first female millionaire in the States 100 years ago. The interesting thing is, the strategy that she used to make hair and skincare is what we're still doing now, 100 years after the fact. Doing guesswork, blending ingredients, and it hasn't changed much, which I think there's an opportunity to do something else within that space. Current stats. We carried out a survey, a hair care revolution, last year. We found out that almost half of our community are unhappy with their choices that are available. Almost half. Amazing opportunity to serve not just the UK market, but we predict that this is a global thing. There are strong opportunities to serve our community in this space, in retail, in education, in distribution, and product development, of course. We also underestimate the spending power of our community. There are 4 million black people in the UK currently. 50% of those are females, but we spend up to 6 times as much as other communities do on our hair and skin, which means our spending power is the equivalent of the city of London. 9 million people spending power is what we are playing around with at this moment in time. That is a huge opportunity, and I can't stress that enough, that this is on our doorstep, and there will never be another opportunity that is so close to home to serve your sister, your mother, your aunt, your auntie, your best friend. These are the people who buy Afro hair and skin. We should dominate this industry. Should we or shouldn't we dominate this industry? I have a gift for noticing trends and patterns. I always have. We need innovation. We need a higher power. That power is technology. I believe technology mixed with creativity, knowledge and experience that we already have could take us to the next level. Everyone in this room could leave work in a year. Sack your boss. Start up on your own. Do your own thing. Why not? Now is the time. If you use your good ideas and create products and services that our people find useful, you will win in technology. It's as simple as that. You will win. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes about it. Guess what? This is the special part. We get to decide what happens next. It is it's your choice. Do we take the opportunity, or do we leave it for someone else to jump on board with and dominate our industry once again? Choice is yours. So, from doing all of these talks and presentations and research and all this good stuff, I have coined a term called the Wakanda principle. In short, the Wakanda principle is based upon how Wakanda was portrayed as being successful. They worked together. They believed in a common cause, and they used their cultural capital to be the people that they wanted to be. This is just one avenue, one way that we can dominate our hair and beauty industry, by using something as simple as the Wakanda principle to be who we want and have what we desire. If you have any, because I'm getting the evil eye that time's moving on, so I'm going to speed it up. If you have any ideas regarding technology, or you're interested to find out more about what we do, how we can get involved, get connected, support your ideas and your plans, please get in touch and let's have a chat. You can follow me on Instagram. I am Mr. Ovi King Official on Instagram to find out how we are taking over this industry and what the revolution looks, feels, and smells like. I am grateful for your time. I appreciate every single person in this room. You could have been anywhere in the world today, but you chose to be here with me. For that, I am eternally grateful. I've been Ovi King. Thank you very, very, very much.
Big round of applause for Brother Ovi King. Starting a hair care revolution. Are you going to employ me if I fire my boss? Are you sure? Everyone heard that, yeah? I'm going to go in tomorrow like, that's it, I quit. Because Ovi said, we're going to be millionaires, okay? So stick that, boss. Okay, boss man. So he's going to be floating around if you want to join the hair care revolution. If we can get one more big round of applause for our brother. And we're going to see him in the panel discussion later on. Thank you. Okay, so before we move on to...